Prada Cup practice recap.
So the guys from Live Sail Die had already done a very, very good comment about what happened in these last 2 days of practice racing, which were not official racing, but just practices, mostly for trying all the softwares, all the media software, which plays an important role in the regatta. Actually.
Yes, but mainly for the defender, obviously. They were looking for extra days of practice. They had quite an interesting one. So especially the first one has been interesting because they nosedive heavily, and then so they had a little bit of fun, but they came back the day after winning races. So incredible designs, these boats. We are looking forward to see the Prada Cup because it's incredible how these boats react even to this accident, no?
Exactly, the mast is holding very, very well compared to the winged mast, for example, of the AC50. The mast is holding very, very well, even in multiple capsizes. Probably they did not capsize yet with this mast, but actually, really, all the situation, let's say, in the capsizing is really smooth, and nothing seems to really have a strong load, no, on it. So it's also, let's say, safe probably to capsize this kind of boat, even though obviously they are at the limit. So not probably for the engineers, they are not having a very good time when they capsize. But anyway, very, very good boats also in this way.
Interestingly, the moment when they capsized was a race against INEOS Team UK, which has shown a very nice speed. So they found again their speed somewhere, most probably in the flaps, in the foils, in the rudder, we don't know, but anyway, they found their speed and they became competitive. Some comments say they are competitive because the other teams are just letting them maneuver and go ahead a little bit. We don't believe so. We think they are really competitive, and the Challenger Series, the Prada Cup, will be really a 3-boat race and not a 2-boat race.
Exactly. This the capsize also is kind of testing this kind of thought, because if they capsized, they were not probably going in a safe mode, no? Obviously, it can be that it was a path, probably maybe also even an helicopter too nearby. Anyway, they were not in the safe area, no, of racing, so they were ahead, but they were not so easy to be ahead. So I think the INEOS is in a good position now. They solved most of the issues, and probably they will solve other parts of their issues in the following days. So we will see a good Prada Cup.
Sir Ben has shown his aggressivity in the pre-starts, so this means that the boat is really answering to any change of direction. We saw some assists done very, very quickly, very, very fast. So this means everything is working pretty well now. So we will have an INEOS Team UK really racing in the next days. So that's kind of interesting. So to get to the finals, to the Prada Cup, you need to win 6 races. You can afford to lose 2 to arrive to the final of the Prada Cup. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's not easy with the boats this even in performance. It's really not easy. So anyone could arrive in final, and anyone could arrive in semi-final for sure.
The fact is, Team New Zealand looks still a click ahead, as the guy of Lisa Dai say, ahead of every challenger, even if the challengers look quite even between themselves, but New Zealand looks still a click ahead.
Yeah, obviously we can think about the competitors, the challengers not really showing all their performance because this was the last time they were against Team New Zealand, but anyway, most probably New Zealand is anyway a click ahead. Their boat, it was interesting, someone noticed there is a kind of small structure in the top of the mast.
Some horns in the top of the mast.
Some said here in Italy they were kind of winglets, like the ones you see on the planes, which are preventing the induced drag, so are letting the mainsail be more efficient. Actually, probably we think it's the V-Spar system camera.
Just the V-Spar system was probably, yes.
Which in this case from top it's better than from bottom because first of all you have a lot of movement in the bottom position, and in the case of New Zealand you don't have a boom where you can attach the camera. In any boat you don't have a real boom because you have the mainsail on top. So and also since the foot camber is so important, it's very better to have the camera on top and try to get the shapes as precisely as possible, because otherwise if you take the photo from the bottom, then you have to compensate for the fisheye objective, and it's not that perfect, no? So better for this, better to be on top, and probably they will not have this kind of system during the races because it's heavy and it's on top.
Exactly. They as per the stripes they have on the sail, most probably they can measure the camber and the shape of their stripes both from the top and from the bottom, which they will most probably do. But during training, if you can see how accurate is the bottom shape, then it's very important for them that they are working very hard on the bottom part of the sail. So they are the team that by far is working harder on the shape of the bottom of the sail.
Talking about sails and shapes of the sails, we saw Luna Rossa with the backstays on. Probably overall they were not as fast as they hoped to be. Maybe they were only sandbagging or maybe also not in good shape for those training days. They were not very happy to do those races for sure, seeing from the documents. But anyway, the backstays issue, it's not probably a very good move. I mean, can be something not very good for the team.
So as said, they can be in the position of modifying the laugh course and also some geometry of the sails if they want to go for backstay really working hard, as for example on Team New Zealand. So we will see which path they will choose, but for sure can be problematic for them in the upcoming days or weeks to achieve the speed edge they need, especially in strong wind. So if they don't have any special sail cut for heavily using backstays, then they can run in a little bit of trouble against the other team in strong winds. Apart from the fact that they also have foils that normally should go very well in the light stuff, but not that much maybe top speeds. They keep on with small refining and modifications of their initial concept. So Luna Rossa is the only team that is really following a path that is very linear. So they're adding here and there and touching there. So their third set of foils is very similar to the second one. So they are very continuously developing a single concept, we will see if this initial concept was the right one. We will discover in the next days. For sure, they are the team that is looking stronger by this point of view. So they look to be in full control of what they're doing.
Yes, obviously, all the teams will improve during the round robins. They can change something from one round robin to the other, but we don't know how much they can improve, and it will be really a match also in this sense. No? So every team, the team which is able to understand their weak points and react as fast as possible, declaring new items for the next round robin will be more advantaged.
Another interesting thing we saw is from American Magic, from Jordi Calafat. He designed a new mainsail for American Magic, a new butt mainsail, winged mainsail, an Evolution 1, so with a kind of normal surface at the bottom, and the bat type buttons on the top, so they remove a lot of area in the top, probably because they feel that the drag and the big surface you have to carry in the top is a problem in strong wind. They are going for this path. Nobody else is following them actually. So it's interesting to see in strong winds if they have an edge or not.
Yes, obviously, if in strong winds the healing moment of the sail is too much, and you can afford to take off on foils even with a small head, then this can be actually a good move, because you have a little less power, but probably in strong winds you don't need that power more. And you have less drag because you have less sail area, probably quite a bit less sail area. And also less healing moment. So you have, on the other hand, if you have the same righting moment, a little bit more power. No? So you have all the power you need, but you have not much drag. So it's for sure a race in efficiency. We will see if it's a good idea or not. Obviously, if they keep on with this kind of idea, so it's the second mainsail they do like this, then probably they are really feeling this is the way to go.
So we will see if INEOS with their new shaped wide foils, if they are as fast as we saw them in the videos from Lille Sail Dive. Let's see if they are really fast. We will discover really soon. Ciao, have a nice day.
Ciao.